If anyone at Pixar is watching this video, first off, hi, my name's Jacob. I make movies too. Second of all, why do an early screening for this movie at 3:30 on a Wednesday? Like, was there any particular reason? Like, I just, I feel like maybe like a 7 o'clock, like, during like prime hours to go to the movies. But no, they said 3:30 on a Wednesday, and my theater had 6 other people in there. Elio is about a space fanatic when an active imagination finds himself on a cosmic misadventure when he must form new bonds with alien life forms. So this is the brand new summer Pixar movie coming out, and I feel like no one knows about it. So like I said, this is the brand new Elio Pixar animated movie that I saw at 3:30 today on a Wednesday, and when I saw this movie, I really didn't know anything going in. Like, I knew it was a Pixar movie, it was animated, whatever, but I never saw a full trailer for this movie, ever. Not a single movie. Not even Lilo and Stitch a couple weeks ago showed the trailer for this movie, and I did see some box office projections for this movie. It's not very high, and it's very sad because Pixar is one of those companies, when they hit, they hit. They have made A-plus movies multiple times. I mean, last year we had Inside Out 2, which was literally an amazing sequel. So for this summer to be an original Pixar movie, I mean, I'm intrigued always. But I'm here to tell you, this is not a movie that's going to make a ton of money probably, and people are calling it a failure. The movie itself, it's cute. It's fine. It has good messaging, but this isn't top 10, top 15 Pixar. This is an alright Pixar movie. So let's straight get into the positives. First things first, the animation is gorgeous. I mean, it really is. There's a scene early on in the movie where Elio is laying in sand, and this sand, I'm like, that's sand. That's not animation. That is sand. That is photogenic something, because that's real. And then once you get into the aliens world up in the sky, the colors, the animation, I mean, this movie is super creative, just from animation, designs of the aliens, the humans, whatever. It's a Pixar movie. You should know by now. They're gonna give you top-tier animation styles, and I, of course, can tell you that if you saw this movie in 3D, I wouldn't even blame you, because it looked gorgeous. All the voice work was very good. I didn't even realize Zoe Saldaña was in this movie. She plays Elio's aunt in this movie. And so Elio, the character, he is a little boy who basically is going through the roughest times at his home Earth, basically, and he needs to basically go out into space. He wants to be taken. He wants to be abducted. He wants to find a new place to start over. And then that happens, and when he does, he meets a new alien friend in the alien world. But the thing is, the aliens think Elio is like the ambassador of Earth. They're like, he's the chosen one. He's not that. He's just a little boy. So it's a big adventure and all. And I'll say this, for an hour and a half, a lot is going on. We'll get to the negatives in a little bit, but for the most part, it's fun. It's really cute. The messaging about being alone and the loss of someone is really hitting home in this movie. And I like that it turns into more of like a friendship movie. Like, you've seen the story done many times where a little boy meets an alien, they become friends. E.T., 10 other movies, you name it. But this movie does a good job at showing the messaging of, like, how Elio is alone on Earth. Like, even though he has his aunt as his guardian, he himself feels alone. He feels like he can't connect with anybody, and he feels different. And the messaging in this movie, it's really well done. I love that Pixar always chooses topics in their movies to make entertainment for kids, but adults can see the messages, and it's good messages to little kids. They always do a good job in that movie, and this time, I think they did a good job with that messaging. Now, this is more of my mixed into negative. The hour and a half runtime felt very cut, chopped, edited, and pasted, really just mushed together, because at first he's on Earth and they're cutting back to this alien world to meet this alien little boy who's basically going to become this next awesome guardian that he doesn't want to become. You've seen that storyline before. Then you got Elio. Then when he gets onto this alien planet, they become friends, whatever, and it's fun. But the messaging of the movie also feels lost at times. It feels like it's trying to be this like love letter to like alien movies and like that genre of science fiction, which is fine. But I feel like the movie's trying to balance a lot of things. And by the third act, we get our big action adventure, whatever, of the humans trying to get him back and the aliens coming down to Earth because they're like, hey, we got your little boy here and we know what he is. It becomes really jumbled. I feel like the messaging didn't hit as hard as they wanted to. But the last few minutes, there's a really good moment between Elio and like realizing who he is and what needs to become of him, and obviously the relationship between him and the alien. It just became a little jumbled and messy. But for the most part, everything in this movie, I will say, you've seen done before better. So this movie, for what it is, it's fine, it's cute, it's got good animation, it's enjoyably to watch, but it's not a movie I'm going to tell you have to go see in theaters right away. But I am going to say this, don't just bag on this movie because it's not going to make a ton of money. This is a movie I feel like a lot of kids can enjoy on Disney Plus in a few months when they're probably going to watch it in like 2 weeks. But for what it was cute, it was charming, it was a good little time. I'm going to give Elio a B. I feel like I've asked this question before, but honestly, there is so many, and at times it changes for myself. So like right now, I'll say Finding Nemo, but my question is, what is your favorite Pixar movie? It can't be Toy Story because it is freaking Toy Story. I mean, all three of them are great. The fourth one's good too. But right now, I'm going to say Finding Nemo, because why not? I like Finding Nemo. And you guys are going to do a movie review, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, everybody.